Hello, I'm Nick Wiley. Today's May 1st, 2023, the Feast of St. Joseph the Worker. Here are your latest church militant headlines. During a 3-day apostolic trip to Hungary, Pope Francis spoke out against gender ideology in an address to civil authorities in the capital city of Budapest. The pontiff said, "This is the nefarious path of ideological colonization, which eliminates differences, as in the case of so-called gender culture." The Pope also spoke out against abortion and praised Hungary's pro-family policies, effective in reversing population decline in the 1,000-year-old Christian country. Biden's Justice Department is opposing a Tennessee law that bans so-called sex reassignment procedures for children. D-trans activist Ollie London blasted the Biden administration, saying, quote, "Children cannot consent to life-altering and harmful medical procedures. They cannot consent to taking body and mind-altering hormones." But Biden's Justice Department insists that so-called sex reassignment procedures are medically necessary for children who do not want to accept their biological sex. The CDC is reporting that a record number of teens identified as LGBT in 2021 as fewer identify as heterosexual. The data indicates 1 in 4 high school students identify as homosexual, bisexual, or is currently questioning their sexuality. The agency also found that nearly 70% of LGBTQ students experienced persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness, and more than half endured poor mental health. Pro-life measures in 2 conservative states are now dead in the water. Last week, the Republican-controlled legislatures in South Carolina and Nebraska both failed to advance regulations that could save babies' lives. Child murder remains legal in South Carolina through 22 weeks of pregnancy and 20 weeks in Nebraska. A large group of faithful Catholics recently fought evil with prayers and reparation. Over the weekend, hundreds of protesters rallied in Boston outside of SatanCon 2023 to combat the wicked event. The blasphemous affair featured innumerable attacks on Christianity, including the desecration of a Bible in the opening ceremony. I'm Nick Wiley. Those are your church militant headlines. Please watch the Vortex today, where Michael talks about chasing after phony signs and wonders. God bless you.